Caleb's life, we had a really hard time during elementary school. I would say not grade-wise. He always was an A student, got honor roll, everything, but I got calls home daily because he was out of his seat or sharpening his pencil, sitting on his leg. So he made it through that part okay, although it was rough. We got to 7th and 8th grade, and I definitely, I felt like, okay, maybe he's going to change classes and I'll speed up a little bit for him so it might be better. But his grades drastically dropped. He ended up not being able to play sports the second part of 7th grade year and also in 8th grade. He had, at the end of 8th grade, before we started here, he had pretty much D's and F's. I think it was a 1.4, 1.5 grade point average, and we started brain paint just after, probably about a month and a half before school got out, and he got all of his grades except for one up to C or higher, which is amazing. Before he would be at home at the kitchen table, it would take me literally 4 hours to get him to do one assignment if I could do that. But I could also tell that he just wasn't grasping what I was explaining to him or what the teachers were explaining to him. It wasn't necessarily an attitude thing. It just, something wasn't connecting and was not sinking in for him. So it was really hard to watch all these years knowing he had such a good spirit and good heart, and he just, I could tell he couldn't get it. He never got in trouble for being disrespectful, and just grade-wise, I just kind of didn't know what to do, so we started here, and he has been amazing. He's in summer school, so he started the brain paint like about a month and a half before summer started, and now he's doing his homework, getting up every morning, does not complain, likes going to school. It's so neat to see him thrive. It's amazing. Our home life is so much easier. Even asking him to pick up things when he's walking in the other room before he would forget when he went to the next room. After 1 to 2 sessions of even being here, like that night, the first day, I noticed he went home and brushed his teeth and went and picked his socks off my bedroom floor. And I'm like, normally I would have to ask him for 3 hours to brush his teeth or go do it for him, and he's going to be 15 in November. So just to see those little things change immediately, and then as we did it, that it stayed and stayed and stayed, and now he's just continuing to get better and better, and I can see everything clicking for him. He's more respectful, more aware of what's going on around him. His relationship with his brother and me, it's better. His teachers he's able to communicate with, and he's just excited, and he could not even tell that he had a problem with connecting with organizing with anything before we started doing this, and now he can finally tell, and he's succeeding, and we are loving it.
And you're not getting the calls home from school?
No calls home, and I'm so happy. I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for me, and I'm happy for all of us.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Paige,
you.
for sharing your story.